Okay, picture this. You're moving through your day, maybe reaching for a cup on a high shelf, bending down to tie your shoe, or just getting up from your favorite chair, and there it is, that familiar ache, that stiffness, that grind in your knee, your hip, your fingers. Joint pain. It can feel like an unwelcome companion, slowing you down, making simple things feel like a chore. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Millions of people deal with this every single day, searching for ways to ease the discomfort without always reaching for the medicine cabinet. Well, what if I told you that two incredibly common ingredients, probably sitting in your kitchen right now, humble turmeric and sweet, sticky honey, might be a powerful duo worth exploring for some natural relief? Let's dive deep into how these golden gifts from nature could potentially help soothe those creaky joints. First, let's talk about that vibrant yellow-orange powder, turmeric. It's not just for curries anymore, though it's been a superstar in traditional medicine, particularly Ayurveda in India, for literally thousands of years. The magic inside turmeric largely comes from a compound called curcumin. Think of curcumin as the lead actor in turmeric's health benefits. Now, why is this important for joint pain? A lot of joint discomfort, whether it's from everyday wear and tear, the occasional overexertion, or chronic conditions like osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, involves inflammation. Inflammation is your body's natural alarm system, sending immune cells and chemicals to an injured or stressed area. But sometimes, this system gets stuck in the on position, causing ongoing pain, swelling, redness, and stiffness. Basically, your joints are constantly shouting ouch, even when the initial trigger might be gone. This is where curcumin steps onto the stage. Researchers have spent a lot of time studying this compound, and what they've found is pretty compelling. Curcumin is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. It doesn't just mask the pain, it actually works on a molecular level to calm down that overactive inflammatory response. It tinkers with various signaling pathways and molecules in your body, things like NF-kappa B, cytokines, and enzymes like COX-2, which you might recognize from some conventional painkillers, essentially telling them to quiet down. By reducing the underlying fire of inflammation, curcumin helps lessen the pain and swelling that make moving your joints so difficult. It's like putting out the smoldering embers that are causing the smoke alarm, your pain, to keep blaring. But turmeric, brilliant as it is, has a little quirk we need to address. Curcumin isn't very easy for your body to absorb on its own. It's like trying to grab a slippery fish with bare hands. A lot of it just passes right through your digestive system without getting into your bloodstream where it needs to be to work its magic on your joints. This is where our second star ingredient comes in, honey. Oh, honey. It's not just nature's candy. Raw, unprocessed honey is a complex substance packed with enzymes, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and yes, anti-inflammatory compounds of its own. Think of honey as not just a sweet addition, but a powerful facilitator and enhancer. When you combine turmeric with honey, something wonderful happens. Honey acts like a booster for curcumin. Some studies suggest that certain components in honey might actually help improve the bioavailability of curcumin, meaning it helps your body absorb more of that precious anti-inflammatory goodness. It's like honey provides a better net to catch that slippery fish. Beyond just being a delivery helper, honey brings its own impressive toolkit to the fight against joint pain. Its natural anti-inflammatory properties add another layer of soothing action, complementing the turmeric. Plus, honey is loaded with antioxidants. Why does that matter for joints? Well, inflammation often goes hand in hand with oxidative stress, an imbalance where harmful molecules called free radicals damage cells, including those in your cartilage and joint lining. Antioxidants are like your body's cleanup crew, neutralizing these free radicals and helping protect your joint tissues from further damage. So, honey isn't just along for the ride, it's actively fighting inflammation and protecting your cells alongside the turmeric. Together, they form a synergistic partnership, each making the other more effective, creating a more potent natural remedy than either one alone. So, how do you actually harness this power? It's beautifully simple. The most common and traditional way is to make a paste, often called golden honey or turmeric honey paste. You take high-quality turmeric powder, look for one that's organic if possible, and you might even see some labeled with the curcumin percentage, and you mix it thoroughly with raw, unpasteurized honey. Raw honey is key here because the heating and processing in regular honey can destroy many of its beneficial enzymes and antioxidants. The typical ratio is about 1 part turmeric to 2 or 3 parts honey, but you can adjust it to a consistency you like. Thick and spreadable is common. Stir it really well until it's completely smooth and that vibrant golden color is uniform throughout. Store this mixture in a clean glass jar at room temperature. Some people like to let it sit for a few days, believing this allows the compounds to meld even more, but you can use it right away. Now, how do you use it? The most straightforward way is to take a spoonful of this paste daily. A common dose is about half to 1 teaspoon, 1 to 3 times a day. You can swallow it straight, it's intense but effective. Stir it into a small amount of warm, not hot water or milk, dairy or plant-based, to make a soothing drink. Think of it as a potent golden latte without the coffee. You can even spread it on toast or mix it into oatmeal. Consistency is crucial here. Natural remedies like this often work best when taken regularly over a period of time. Think weeks, not days. Your body needs time to absorb the compounds, reduce the inflammation, and start the repair process. It's not an instant magic bullet, but more of a gentle, sustained support system for your joints. Now, while this turmeric honey combo is generally safe for most people, there are some important things to keep in mind, because your health is paramount. First, turmeric, especially in concentrated doses or supplements, can act as a mild blood thinner. So, if you are already taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, aspirin, or clopidogrel, or if you have a bleeding disorder, you absolutely must talk to your doctor before starting this regimen. You don't want to risk excessive bleeding. Turmeric might also interact with diabetes medications by potentially lowering blood sugar further, so again, medical consultation is key if you're diabetic. Some people might experience mild digestive upset, things like heartburn or an upset stomach, especially when starting or taking larger doses. Starting low and gradually increasing can help, and taking it with food often mitigates this. Also, turmeric can sometimes cause gallbladder contractions, so if you have gallstones or bile duct issues, definitely check with your doctor first. As for honey, while rare, some people have allergies. More commonly, remember that honey is still sugar. If you're watching your sugar intake or have conditions like diabetes, factor that teaspoon of honey into your daily totals. Raw honey shouldn't be given to infants under 1 year old due to the risk of botulism. And finally, quality matters. Invest in good, organic turmeric powder and genuine raw honey from a trusted source. The fresher and less processed, the more beneficial compounds they likely contain. You might be wondering, does this actually work? Is there real science behind it, or is it just an old wives' tale? It's a great question. While large-scale, long-term human trials specifically on the turmeric honey paste for joint pain aren't overflowing, there is a significant and growing body of research supporting the individual components. For curcumin, turmeric star, numerous studies have shown its effectiveness in reducing inflammation and pain in conditions like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, often comparing favorably to conventional NSAIDs, like ibuprofen, in some trials, and importantly, with generally fewer side effects, especially concerning the stomach. Research often highlights its ability to reduce markers of inflammation in the blood and improve functional mobility. Honey, particularly specific types like Manuka, has been extensively studied for its broad anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which are fundamental to addressing the underlying processes in joint deterioration and pain. The concept of combining bioenhancers, like piperine and black pepper, often also added to turmeric preparations, is well established in pharmacology to improve absorption. Honey, with its complex composition, likely acts as a natural bioenhancer for curcumin. Plus, centuries of traditional use across different cultures add a layer of experiential evidence that modern science is increasingly validating. It might not work miracles for everyone, or replace all conventional treatments for severe conditions, but the scientific rationale for its potential benefits is solid. Using turmeric and honey is a fantastic step, but think of it as part of a bigger picture for happy, healthy joints. What you eat matters immensely. An anti-inflammatory diet is like creating a peaceful environment inside your body. Focus on loading up your plate with colorful fruits and vegetables, berries, leafy greens, broccoli, bell peppers. They're bursting with antioxidants. Include healthy fats like those found in fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, rich in omega-3s, which are powerhouse anti-inflammatories, avocados, nuts, especially walnuts and almonds, and seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. Olive oil is another great choice. On the flip side, try to minimize foods that tend to fuel inflammation, refined sugars, sodas, pastries, candy, excessive processed foods, packaged snacks, fast food, refined carbohydrates, white bread, pastries, and unhealthy fats, fried foods, excessive red meat, processed meats. Staying hydrated is crucial too. Water helps keep your joints lubricated. Cartilage is mostly water. Then there's movement. It might seem counterintuitive when your joints hurt, but gentle, regular exercise is vital. It keeps the joint fluid moving, nourishes the cartilage, strengthens the muscles that support and stabilize your joints, and helps maintain flexibility. Think low-impact activities. Walking, even short walks add up, swimming or water aerobics. The water supports your weight, cycling, stationary or outdoor, tai chi, gentle flowing movements, or yoga. Choose styles suitable for your condition. Listen to your body, don't push into sharp pain, but consistent, gentle movement is key. Don't underestimate the power of rest and stress management either. Chronic stress can actually worsen inflammation. Finding ways to relax, deep breathing, meditation, spending time in nature, hobbies you enjoy, can make a real difference to your overall well-being and, consequently, your joint comfort. Maintaining a healthy weight is also incredibly important for joint health, especially weight-bearing joints like knees and hips. Every extra pound puts significantly more stress on these joints. So, combining the turmeric honey remedy with these lifestyle pillars, nourishing food, appropriate movement, rest, stress reduction, and weight management, creates a truly holistic approach to calming joint pain and supporting long-term mobility. In the end, dealing with joint pain is deeply personal. What works wonders for one person might offer only mild relief to another. But the combination of turmeric and honey represents something powerful. It's a return to simple, natural wisdom backed by emerging science. It's accessible, relatively inexpensive, and generally safe when used mindfully. It empowers you to take an active role in your own well-being right from your kitchen. Think of it as giving your joints a daily dose of golden support, working from the inside to calm inflammation, fight oxidative damage, and gently encourage healing. It requires patience and consistency. It's not about instant fixes, but about nurturing your body over time. Combine this potent paste with those other lifestyle choices we talked about, nourishing foods, gentle movement, managing stress, staying hydrated, and you're building a strong foundation for better joint health. Always listen to your body. Pay attention to how it responds. If you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications, have that crucial conversation with your healthcare provider before diving in. But for many, incorporating this golden elixir into their daily routine can be a significant step towards moving more freely, with less stiffness and less pain, reclaiming the ease and joy in everyday activities. It's about finding that sweet spot, quite literally, with the honey, where nature's remedies support your journey towards feeling better, one spoonful, one step, one bend at a time. Why not give this ancient, golden partnership a try? Your hardworking joints might just thank you for it.